Hi everybody, so today I'm going to do a review of a brand new edition that just came out by Church Bible Publishers. Now the text block they've had out for a long time, but this is a brand new cover for this particular text block. So this one is going to be the 180 red letter, and this one is going to be a full Yapp Water Buffalo edition. So there is the item number. It will also be in the description box along with their information. So they always give you a little brochure about them. Tells you all the different types of Bibles that they've got available. There's some information on them there. You'll always get a business card, which is nice. Now all they do is the KJV, so if you're a fan of the King James Version, you are going to love their Bibles. This particular one measures out at 9 3/4 inches tall by 6 3/8 inches wide, and it's just over 1 5/8 inches thick. So now what is different on this one is the fact that it is a full Yapp. So I'll get you a little bit closer so we can see that we have a full Yapp all the way around on this Bible, which is just awesome. Their Water Buffalo is one of my favorite leathers anyway. So we've got that perimeter stitching, and you can see how that Yapp is on there. That's just awesome. And the Water Buffalo just has such a neat, unique grain to it. Really kind of wrinkly, but just looks awesome. On the spine, we've got Holy Bible, Authorized King James, and CBP. And then we do have the raised hubs. And one thing with the Water Buffalo leather is it takes to the stamping really well, but also to the tooling for the hubs. Church Bible Publishers has some of the best gold gilding out there. Now this one did have a few marks on it. It just arrived last night, and this one actually is not mine. They basically just sent this one to me to do a review on, and then I'll be shipping it back to them. So they included a return shipping label. And sometimes people complain that, hey, why would you want to review a Bible if you don't get to keep it? Well, to me, it's just an honor to be able to showcase one of their new editions and that they're trusting me with it. So I don't have any problem showcasing it for them and sending it back. To me, I just think it's awesome that they're going to trust me with it, and then I get to be the one to show it off. So I enjoy that. On this full Yapp, you can see how nice those pleats are done on those corners. The liners on these just look awesome. And it almost has like a marbled effect. But that just looks so good. They did team up with AA Leather on these Water Buffalo editions. Now the full Yapp ones are going to be their priciest. Most of them run $150. This one isn't even on their website yet, so I would imagine it's probably going to be in that same price range. It could be a hair less just because this is a smaller physical Bible, but then again, it may not be, so I'm not sure. But this is a edgeline Bible, so this liner is going to be tabbed up onto the block. These first few pages are always going to be stuck together for some extra durability, so make sure you do not pull those apart. We're going to have a few pages of blank cardstock, so you'll have plenty of spaces for some extra notes. Plus, that just helps the durability of the Bible. We've also got some stitching, so nice sewn binding. We're going to have a presentation page, the family records page, and then page for children, more stitching here, marriages, another one for marriages, grandchildren, and deaths. One thing that you'll notice is on the deaths page, so we've got the marriages, grandchildren, everything else is going to be on this blue, and then the death page is on that black. So here is our title page. Again, that one is stamped review copy, but again, this one is going back to them. So if you have questions on this one that's not answered in this video, I'm not going to have the Bible to be able to answer your questions on it. So you would have to reach out to them or check their website. So we're going to start off with the Epistle Dedicatory. One thing that's really nice is it's a very nice bold print, so very easy to read. We'll also have the translators to the reader. That's going to span several pages. If you've never read it and you're new to the KJV, you definitely want to take the time to read that. We'll have the names in order of all the books, the table of the signs used, and then we get right into the text. Now, again, this is going to be a text-only Bible, so they do call it the 180. It's going to be a verse by verse with a 10-point font. You can see there next to verse number 9, and then also here on verse 14, we can see the little pilcrow marks. So what that is going to tell you is, in a verse by verse setting, anytime you see those pilcrows, that's going to be where a new paragraph would start in the KJV. This one is going to have self-pronouncing text, so we'll take a quick look at that. Some people really love it, others don't. Me, it's fine if it has it, it's fine if it doesn't. That's not a make or break for me at all. This Bible does have 3 double satin ribbons. They are a wider ribbon, very nice, cut really well. So not only do you get 3 of them, but in these Platinum Series editions, they're also going to be longer than your normal ribbons as well. So plenty of length. So over the years, if they start to fray or anything, you've got plenty to where you can cut that, heat treat it with a lighter, and always have nice ribbons in your Bible. Your poetic books in this one is going to look just the same, just because of the layout that's in this one. But there is a shot if you did want to see them. But again, really nice, bold print, 10-point font. You're going to have some margin space, so if you did want to take some notes, you're going to have 5/8 of an inch, so you can take some notes. If you wanted to put cross references here, you could. But a lot of times in a verse by verse, there's space after the verses, and you can jot down the cross references right after the verse, and then save your space for some notes. We're going to get back to the New Testament, and we will see that it's got red letter. So again, 3 nice ribbons. These ribbons do look really good with the color of this cover. I think that's a really pretty color combination. Plus it looks good with the gold stamping on there. I love the colors on this. This is going to be a hard one to have to send back, but it was just fun that it showed up out of the blue. I didn't know it was coming. So fun to show it off and send it back to them, and that's always nice. So we do have a red letter. It is a nice shade of red. And again, all the print in this is very bold. I haven't seen any inconsistency on here, but then I haven't really looked for any. So you might have, when you have a red letter, there is always probably a chance that you're going to have some spots where it might not be as red. But that doesn't bother me either. And then you've got the verses, the verse numbers in black. So I think that looks really nice. Plus in this one, when you get to the New Testament, the page numbers do start over again. And this just looks so nice. I mean, look how good that looks. That is just such a gorgeous leather. And plus, you know, we need smell-o-vision here, because that just smells really good. I mean, this smells to me like if you were to walk into a Western wear store where they sell cowboy boots and belts and stuff like that. That's what this Bible reminds me of. So we're going to get to the back of the Bible, to the end of Revelation. And then I'm also going to show you at the end of this, I'll show you this one next to the regular size 180. So you can see the difference just in the cover as far as the height and the width differences just from this full Yapp. So we get back to our concordance. Now there's not any page numbers, so I'm not sure how many pages it is, but it is a decent sized concordance. Double column layout. And because this is a hand-sized text Bible, the print's going to be a little bit smaller, but it's still very readable. Then we get back to the end of the concordance. You'll have a page here for notes, and then we get into the Bible maps. So it'll have the list of all 15 maps. Then we've got the map index. And then we get to the maps themselves. They're going to be on a cardstock, but they're not glossy. And I really like the colors that they have in these maps. I like these newer maps better than the old style ones. So again, you'll have 15 maps. So again, we've got some more stitching there. So nice sewn binding. Even their vinyl covered Bibles have a sewn binding, so if you want good outreach Bibles that are made well, you can definitely get those from church Bible publishers. And they are a ministry, so they sell their Bibles at cost. So we're going to get to the back. We're going to have that same number of pages in the back, but just a gorgeous, gorgeous Bible. I love the leather on this one. So this one is my Burgundy 180, this one is mine. So the regular one's just going to have 2 ribbons versus 3, but I did want to just show you the size comparison so you can see. So we've got those lined up at the bottom. You can see that it is going to be taller, and then it's also going to be, this Water Buffalo one is going to be wider as well, just because of that full Yapp. But just an excellent Bible, great size for portability, very readable because you've got a hand-sized Bible but with a 10-point font. So really a nice size. And again, this one, I don't know when they're going to put it up on their website, but I'm guessing it's probably going to be in the $150 range like their other Water Buffaloes that are the full Yapp. So there again is the item number. And I will have their website and all their information in the description box. And again, just a really neat Bible. So tons of cover options. I also have a video on my channel of their different leathers. So I show all the different ones that they offer as far as Water Buffalo in this style, as well as the black, the calfskin, lambskin, their top grain cowhide. So I've got quite a few of their Bibles in my King James playlist, so definitely check those out. And definitely check out Church Bible Publishers, and I'd like to thank them for giving me the opportunity to review this one, and I will get it boxed back up and ship it back to them. Alright, thanks for watching. Have a great day.